Hi there, my name is David Joseph Coné, and my grandfather is a survivor of Auschwitz and the concentration camps. Sadly, his first wife and 3 children were killed in Auschwitz. I have many fond memories of my grandfather, Nonou Giuseppe, as we saw my grandparents every Sunday, where we spent many hours enjoying the Sephardic and Italian food that my Nona Maria would spend hours in advance preparing. In case you don't know, Nonou means grandfather in Italian and Nona means grandmother. So to set the scene, the day would usually start with my Nonou, who was always impeccably dressed in a suit and tie. As we arrived, he would have already poured himself his first Ouzo or Raqui and have all the snacks and nibbles out. He would reminisce about his younger days and proudly show photos from his circus and gymnastics days. I have fond memories of seeing photos with chairs stacked 4, sometimes 5 high, and him doing a handstand right on the top. He had a very shapely physique, and that obviously held him in good stead right through to his later years in life. We would then proceed to be thoroughly fed by my Nona, and the running joke from my Nono that no matter how well cooked or soft the pasta was, after the first mouthful of pasta that Nono took, he would proclaim "sta al dente," which means the pasta is too hard or undercooked. We would all burst out laughing, and he would join in the laughter too. After lunch, which was a melody of flavour and a big struggle in the waist, Nona would bring out a massive assortment of desserts, and Nona would disappear into the kitchen to make the finest Turkish coffee blend. Nona was a fine man and never had a negative word to say about anyone. I'm convinced that his positive attitude guaranteed his survival in the bleakest of places that he had to endure. 2 stories about the concentration camps which stand out for me are: the first, on his way into the coal mines, one of his friends found a hiding place. So as all the prisoners were marched into the mines, his friend managed to hide successfully. Each time he asked my Nonou to hide with him. My Nonou refused, as he feared that being found out would result in an instant death penalty. Fortunately, his friend got away with it and managed to save himself. The second story, which is more of a somber sort of story, is during the daily roll call. One of Nonou's friends told him about a brilliant hiding place he had found, which would mean that no one would find him. It was under the false platform of a toilet, and again, when his friend told him to go and hide with him, he refused, again fearing for his life. Sadly, after the roll call, his friend's name was called and no one answered. Immediately, the SS guards went searching, and once he was found, he was executed in front of everyone. Suffice to say that Nonou never tried to break any rules whilst in the camps. Nonou's other passion was his dog named Chicky. He would care for Chicky as he would care for one of his own children, and I remember Nonou being sad when Chicky passed away. Another one of Nonou's strengths was his ability to strike up a conversation with absolute strangers while out for a casual walk. He had an uncanny ability to make anyone feel at ease, especially when speaking to them in their own languages. He loved languages, and I actually can't remember how many languages he spoke, but it included English, Ladino, French, Swahili, Italian, Turkish, Greek, Afrikaans, and even some phrases in Xhosa, and I'm sure there were some other languages he spoke. Nonou lived to the ripe age of 95, and I was even fortunate enough that he managed to meet and hold my firstborn daughter, Carla. Sadly, Nonou didn't manage to meet my second daughter, Julia, as she was born after he passed away. Nonou had a simple philosophy in life: laugh a lot, stay positive, and avoid conflict. He was a true gentleman, and nothing got him down. We always have fond memories of you and the times we shared.